Okay, let's start the video. I'll be doing the pool update for last night's Powerball and Chick 5. And like I said in the last video, we got $18 over to Tuesday's draw, but tonight is still the Powerball pool. I'm getting the second half of the Powerball. I already got the second half of the Mega and Chick 5 the other day. I'm going to get the second half of the Powerball tonight, so we got more chance to win because the winning will be split to the next Tuesdays. Now let's get an update on the result for last night's Chick 5 pool. I'm gonna get a ticket, and here's the ticket. And before we get started, let's show everybody what the jackpot is. 850 million. So you can donate, subscribe, share, and like my video. Email me for any illustration by parts 1 to part 18 at Invincible number system. If you want to email me for any of the system, please email me because the Dster system is important. Dster system is not just a system, it's a matrix. Matrix is the first part. You need to set up your matrix. Without the matrix, you cannot win. So you don't want to play a full 70 matrix. The Dster is the matrix. You need the matrix. Dster is not the main. It's part of the main system, but not the real main system. It's the Invincible number, and the Invincible number system is the main system so far. And you need the red number system and also pentagon pair system. I can teach you that. And remember, you can use the secret formulas. There's 5 secret formulas, 4 to 5. Lottery matrix law of repetition, lottery matrix law of opposite attraction, lottery matrix law of attraction, and lottery matrix law of elimination. Opposite attraction and attraction are different formulas. So using those formulas, you increase your chance of hitting that jackpot. So please follow the illustrations, and remember, once again, email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And let's get started on the pool. And here's once again, here's the number. From last August, the player hit almost 6 numbers and retired because look at how close the numbers are. The numbers are 2, 6, 18, 36, 37, 21. He caught the 2, 6, 18, 37, and 21. You can look at the top how close he got. And you can see the 3 low numbers, 3 first and fifth numbers. Those are once in a year, or once in every 2 months, or once in every couple of 2 years. But mostly once in a year, I would say they would throw in 3 first Invincible. I'm not saying they won't throw in other range with 3 numbers. They're throwing in 350s during the last 2 weeks between Mega Man or Powerball. They're throwing that. Because low numbers are easy to catch, so they do not want to throw a lot of low numbers because, again, I expect somebody who hit last night, but they didn't. Why? Because they want to increase sales. But now, let's get to the pool and get to the other numbers. And also here, again, 1, 21, 45, 54, 62, and 18. 1 was caught, 62 was caught, 21 came 31, and 45 came 35, and 18 came 19. So this was almost 5 number also. You see how close it is? 1, 31, 35, 48, 62, and 19. You see how close it is? Predicting that jackpot is not that hard. It's not that hard. You need the system, right system. Invincible number system is the key of hitting that jackpot, and we all know that. And with the pool being set, the next Chick 5 pool we had, the winning number were 7, 15, 27, 28, and 38. And as you can see, the winning numbers were drawn as follows. Let's look at the winning numbers that were drawn. So in this ticket, we had 5, 23, 26, 27, 37. We caught 27. 26 missed it by 1 even because it came 28. 05 missed it by 1 in the 10 spot because it came 15, almost 3 numbers on this ticket. And this one is 11, 13 came 15, missed it by 1 odd. 18 came 28, missed it by 1 on the 10 spot. 19 and 31. and 5. 16 came 15, 22, 25 came 27, missed it by 1 odd, 36 came 38, missed it by 1 even. So almost 3 numbers. Again, you can see how close it is, that we are matching numbers. 10, 17 came 15, missed it by 1 odd, 18, 19, 29 came 28. Almost a free play on this one. Remember, we got 5 free play roll over to the next draw. So again, this was a 5 free play that was roll over to the, that we got, and 13, 18, 19, 21, 24. So Take 5 pool is over, but we still got the Mega Man and the Powerball. So for now, the Mega Man I got last night, we get an update on that, and also the Mega Man the 18 that we won from the Take 5 free number from last draw, we're gonna use it for next Tuesday Mega Man. So even though Mega Man pool might be over after we check the result, the 18 now will still go into next week's Mega Man, and until we have no more winnings, continue to get more tickets. So if the Mega Man result, let's post a Mega Man result all up there. I believe this was Powerball. So let's put Powerball here just to be safe. And then I'm not going to take away those 2 lines. I'm going to add another line, 3, 11, 12, 38, 43, and then we have 15 as the Mega Ball. So Mega Man, again, let's get an update on the Mega Man results. 21, 41, 49, 51, 68, and 5. 6, 9 came 11, missed it by 1 odd, 18, 47, 68. 10 came 11, 21, 23, 40, 38. 40 came 38, missed it by 1 even, 59 and 10. 4 came 3, 12, match, 20, 41, 50, 41, 50. So, and then the Mega Ball 10. So almost 2 numbers on this one. This one is definitely almost 3 to 4 numbers. 2 came 3, missed it by 1, 21. 37 came 38, missed it by 1. You can see how 42 came 43, missed it by 1, and 46. And then 22. So the Mega Ball was 15. Okay, you see how close it is? That we came close to 4 numbers. You see off by 1. These are actual picks. You can see the actual picks from this one. No coincidence that they know what you're playing. So again, this is almost 4 numbers. You can see that it's really not missed it by 1 odd, not missed it by 1 even, not missed it by 1 on the 10 spot. It's missed it by 1 off by 1. You can see how close, particularly 4 or 5 numbers. And if you get close, it has to be on the same line. It can't be on 2 different lines. You can have 2 numbers on top and 2 numbers on bottom. You cannot do that. If you do that, not consider getting 4 numbers correct. It's consider getting 2 numbers correct. You gotta be close on 1 line, because you're having 4 number, 2 number on top line, 2 number bottom line doesn't count because it's not considered on the same line. So again, 2 came 3, 22, 12, 23, 40 came 38, 67, and 22. 2 is off by 1, 12 is off by 1 in the 10 spot, and then 40 is off by 1 40 is off by 1 even. So again, almost 3 numbers, but not as close as the one before, which is actually missed it by 1. 6, 18, 19, 47, 66, and 20. 36. 37 came 38, missed it by 1. 41 came 43, missed it by 1 odd. 46, 65, and 8. And 13 came 3, missed by 1 on the 10 spot. 14 came 12, missed by 1 even. 23, 24, 34, and 8. So again, you can see how close all these numbers are missed by 1. So again, now so far this is over. The pool is over, but we still got the Saturday's drawing for the Powerball numbers. So our Powerball ticket is here. again, a power ticket, and hopefully we can retire the group again. If not, we do it Tuesday. So again, when you pool tickets, the best thing about pooling tickets is you have more ticket pool in. Not only we have more ticket pool in, you get second chances because the winning can be reused over and over again. And remember, if you just focus on Powerball and Mega Man, you're not gonna win because you need a low-end game to back you up. So Take 5 is a low-end game because it's easy to win. There's only a 39 number matrix, so that's why we use that to back us up because the winning, let's say you hit 4 numbers can range from $300 to $500, meaning we can use those winning to buy 250 more tickets if we hit 4 numbers on Mega Man Powerball. So don't think that you want to spend your money on high-end games. You need a low-end game to back you up. So in case the high-end game don't win, you have no end game that is easy to win. Money, can you pull those money for Powerball Mega Man? That's why we almost got 4 numbers a couple of times on the Take 5, and you can see how close we got. It's not coincident that we missed it by 1 on a lot of times. So let's get on the matrix, the matrix of the game. So again, let's show everybody where my numbers are. I'm trying to find that thing again. I don't know where I moved it. So again, I'm gonna have to start a new illustration. Okay, let's start doing illustration, and let's look at teaser number 4. Didn't do good for last night's Mega Man. Teaser number 4, the winning numbers were 3, 12, 13. Let me double check again. I think it's 3, 12, 13. Yeah, 3, 12, 13. Let me double check again. Yeah, 3, 11, 12, not 12, 13. So 3, 12, 11, 38, 43, and the winning numbers were 15. Again, you can see that numbers are 3 lows and 2 high. And as you can see, the Dster that did good last night, the Dster that did good last night was Dster number 1. So for those of you who had Dster number 1, you know where the numbers were in one section. That was the main key of hitting that jackpot, was Dster number 1. And I don't make this up. For those of you who have Dster number 1, Dster number 1 did good. So if you want Dster number 1 for tonight's game, you can email me for Dster number 1 or Dster number 2. Dster number 2 did good also. Dster number 1 has all winning numbers, and Dster number 2 had 5 winning numbers in one section. And as you can see, 3 is not in Dster number 4, 12 is on the bottom, 11 on the bottom of quadrant 4, 38 not in the Dster, and 43 in Dster number 2, and 15 on the bottom, Dster number quadrant number 4. Again, one of these digits can be used more than once, either G3 or H3. Again, this is the main reason why we need more Dsters, more than one Dster, because you can see which Dster hit and which Dster didn't do it good for that draw. And let's look at the pen and compare system for the draw later on the next video. I'm going to discuss the pen and compare system on the next video. But on this video, we can update and see how well we can do for tonight's game. If Dster number 1 did good, we'll do good, or Dster number 4 will do good for next draw. Again, this is an old Dster. We cannot want to use the old Dster. We want to use the up to date. Remember, Dster is just a matrix. Dster is just a matrix. Whatever the Dster has, that sets up the matrix. The key importance of the Dster is not only the rate matrix inside the quadrants, is the blue box. The blue box sets up the hidden numbers. Hidden numbers are set up by the blue box. You know what hidden numbers are. You figure out hidden numbers, not in the Dster that get drawn. That's where you you create your winning combination also by using a breakdown. You need invincible numbers. Invincible numbers is the key. No other system beats the invincible numbers. Invincible numbers, and you need to find the pentagon pair and the Dster triangle numbers. So again, Dster is just the matrix. You set up the matrix. You need a matrix to play around. Pentagon Dster is one of the main reasons why you need to, why it's good. Without the Dster, you're just playing about a full 70 matrix. You don't want to do that because not only does it sets up the matrix, it groups the numbers. So imagine every time you see the numbers in the Dster, maybe 43 is on the Dster for yesterday's draw on this quadrant. Maybe 43 will become next week's number on the bottom quadrant, or it can be on the top left quadrant. 43 don't stay in one place. That's why the Dster is important, because you don't want to, you know where the numbers are hidden. So imagine if quadrant 1 and 2 are keep hitting every single draw or most of the draw that quadrant 1 and 2 is hitting. So you focus on quadrant 1 and 2. Quadrant 1 and 2 from one week to next week will not have the same matrix. That's why the Dster is unique. It don't focus on the same number. So even though when you bubble in the paper, it has 1 to 70 every single time you bubble in the paper, the 1 to 70 stays in one place, one section. The Dster don't. It interchanges from one section to another with the numbers in all 4 quadrants being rotated. And rotated doesn't mean it's going to be rotated. Sometimes rotate out of the Dster or rotate in the Dster. So that's why it's important to use the Dster, set up the matrix. And you can see that a lot of times all numbers in one quadrant. That's where you break. That's where you get an upper hand when you play one quadrant, and the numbers are in one quadrant, either 1 or 2. Imagine I showed you a couple times that the numbers are in one quadrant, either on the bottom quadrant or top quadrant. That's where you gain advantage, because you're only playing around with 20 or less numbers. That's where you get advantage. Now people are mentioning what kind of draw this is. This is a 3-2 draw, 3 low, 2 high, because 1 to 35 is low, 36 to 70 is high. I don't like that. I like even or odd. So again, you really have no even or odd advantage here. You have 3, 11, 43, and 15 are odd. 38 and 12 even. There's no really odd advantage. Odd advantage or even advantage is at least 5 odd to 1 even. Even advantage is at least 5 even to 1 odd advantage. So again, you can see if you have Dster number 1, you know the numbers are in one section. That's your key advantage of Dster number 1. Break the game. It caught all the winning combinations. And all the winning combinations were in Dster number 1, and they were mainly in quadrant 2 or 3. 2 or 3 had all the winning. 3 or 4 had all the winning combinations in Dster number 1. So again, want to learn the system? You can email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. And keep sending me those winning tickets. And you can see how close it is to hitting that jackpot. Not hard. That the person was 1 away from hitting that jackpot. At that time, I don't know how much million it was. But we know that at that time, last August, it was still the crisis. So I don't know if they drop it back to 20 million at that time, or it was still 40 million. If it was still 40 million, then he would have gotten at least 40 million if he had hit the jackpot of 6 numbers. You see how close it is? And you can see how the mistake is playing 3 first Invincible. So again, not that hard. You can email me. In the next video, we'll be discussing the pentagon pair system.